Can you have world-class students without having world-class faculty? Jairam Ramesh has sparked off a raging national debate with his comments that IIT and IIM have world-class students but not world-class faculty. Both the political as well as academic circles have slammed the minister for his uncharitable remarks. Sources within the Congress say the minister has spoken out of turn. But has Jairam Ramesh simply spoken the truth? Are the IIT IIM faculty at fault, or is it the government that needs to take the blame? My first question to you, Professor Chaudhuri, is Jairam Ramesh being criticized for simply speaking the truth?
I believe so, because who are criticizing him? There are some ex-IIM IIT students who are feeling very bad that it's being exposed, but the fact is anybody from IIT or anybody from IIM who has been exposed to world-class teaching in, say, US, in some big university out there, he would vouch for this fact that the quality of teachers is substandard. And I am saying this because we are having all kinds of professors coming, including from IIT as well as IIMs, and we have just finished recruiting about 22 professors from the IIMs alone. And if I may quote, Vijay Govindarajan, he is an ex-IIM Ahmedabad professor, and he then went and he's now heading the Tuck School of Business. He was in our institute recently, and then he gave an interview where he quote-unquote said that he is ashamed and Indian faculty members at the IIM stink. He used the word stink, and he said that he was shocked to go to IIM Ahmedabad, where he heard one of the professors coming and telling, VG, we are still teaching your case. And VG said, well, this case is 20 years back I made it. You're still teaching that? You should be teaching Tata Nano or something like that. What are you doing teaching 20-year-old cases?
I want to take up the fundamental question. Can you have world-class students without having world-class faculty? I want to put this question first to Arindam Chaudhuri, who said the faculty isn't world-class. Explain then, Professor Chaudhuri, how is it that the students turn out to be world-class and the whole world is vying to get them?
Yeah, first of all, they are selected from a wonderful process. Now, whether that process is justified or not, there's a huge question around that. I think CAT has a lot of ridiculousness in the entire entrance process. That's not the kind of people who should be joining IIMs to do management. So that's but the people who join finally, they are absolutely brilliant students. And when, for example, I talk to a McKinsey and I say, well, I am producing lovely students and I'm giving great education. So why do you want to go to IIMs first? So their answer is very simple. They say, well, the education might be similar, but I am very happy that the track record of the students is fantastic. He's a sincere product. He has been sincere throughout his life. He has been a studious boy. That's why I would go and I would put my money on him. So companies go there doesn't necessarily mean that the product, the difference in output, the one that's going inside the institute and one that's coming out. In fact, on the contrary, while we were taking professors from IIMs, they actually complain that one of the biggest problems in the IIMs is that once students get into IIMs, they don't care about attending classes anymore. And they believe that I have gone into IIM, I'm going to get a good job. Talk a little bit about the IIMs, out there, where's the question of research? We have no time for research. I mean, the administrative burden is so much. In IITs alone, there is a shortage of 1,050 faculty members. In IIM Ahmedabad, a shortage of 29. In IIM Bangalore, a shortage of 35. So where's the question? There is no faculty. First of all, they are not even able to attract good faculty. They are always understaffed with faculty. That's first. Secondly, these are not the people who have given India any phenomenal growth. In fact, the growth rate that they gave us for the first so many years was a pathetic about 2.5%. Our current growth is a globalization based growth which has pulled our economy up. It's got nothing to do with Manmohan Singh's policies and the least to do with the contribution of IIT. And as the other person just said, that why is it so that IIT students are coming out to be better and the other institute students we don't hear about? It's because of the halo that has already been created, and due to lack of competition and due to lack of invest real kind of money into research and completely breaks this entire myth. Time is going to come very soon. We'll have better institutes coming up, competing, and we'll see whether the next 50 years is the same, unless and until, of course, IITs and IIMs really shake themselves up and change from this completely rusting situation when it comes to the faculty. The quality of teaching, forget research, even the quality of teaching, communication, everything needs to undergo drastic change. Let me give you some facts on research. Actually, you know, we have per million about 133 researchers, compared to China's about 660, compared to America's, which is in 4,300. So that's the huge vast difference. So when Jairam Ramesh comes and states the fact, you know, I don't know why there's such a hue and cry. Instead of looking into the system, really revamping, shaking off the rust, and getting into the act of teaching well, doing research.
Please correct me if I'm wrong. For the last several years, the IITs and the IIMs have been fully under the control of the government. Where do they take the money from? Say Professor Anand wants more money for research. Unless the government gives it to him, where does he get it from?
On the contrary, let me tell you what's happening in the IIMs right now.
Now, but what about for the last several years?
Now, you know, they are cutting budget on research because they want autonomy. Therefore, they want that minimum amount with them, and they are collecting all the money to get autonomy and cutting research and all kinds of other budgets.
Professor Bhargav.